Hadith 6. Signs of Laylatul Qadr. An Ubadata ibn Samit radiyallahu anhu annahu sa'ala Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam an Laylatul Qadr faqala fi Ramadan fil ashratil awakhir فإنها في ليلة وتر في إحدى وعشرين أو ثلاث وعشرين أو خمس وعشرين أو سبع وعشرين أو تسع وعشرين أو آخر ليلة من رمضان من قامها إيمانا واحتسابا غفر له ما تقدم من ذنبه ومن أماراتها أنها ليلة بلجة صافية ساكنة ساجعة لا حارة ولا باردة كان فيها قمرا ساطعا ولا يهب لنجم أن يرمى به تلك ليلة حتى صباح ومن أماراتها أن شمس تطلع صبيحتها لا شعاع لها مستوية كأنها القمر ليلة البدر وحرم الله على الشيطان أن يخرج معها يوم and narrated by Ahmed Bayhaqi. Ubadah ibn Samit, God be pleased with him, reports that he asked the messenger of God, divine contact upon him and wholeness, about the night of power. He replied, it is in Ramadan during the last 10. On the unevenly numbered nights, either the 21st, 23rd, 25th, 27th, 29th, or the last night of Ramadan. Sometimes the last night's in the 30th, so, Whoever stands in worship on this night with sincere faith. Okay, hold on. Let me. Stands in it with faith and. Yeah, I don't know what this glow Ibadah thing is. And with genuine hopes of gaining reward, his previous sins will be forgiven. Among the signs of this night is that it is serene, quiet, shining night, neither hot nor cold, but temperate, as if a moon is shining clear. And no meteors are shot at the shayateen on that night. It stands until the break of dawn. Another sign is that at morn the sun rises without any radiant beams of light, appearing rather like the moon in its fullness. On that day, God prohibits the shayateen from rising up with the sun. Now, it's actually the nights that the nights tend to be colder if we have a nice clear sky, whether that's summer or winter. So the extremes of the temperature are more likely to be felt. So it's an experience where you're not bedazzled, and you're also not bedazzled by the sun in the morning. I mean, you don't go around just looking at the sun, but the harm from accidentally seeing the from the sun rays doesn't seem what it is in its initial rising. Note, part of what has been mentioned in this hadith has already been dealt with. Some signs are here mentioned about the actual night. These signs are clear and need no further explanation. Apart from these, there are other signs too, as mentioned in the ahadith, and the experiences of those who have the good fortune to experience Laylatul Qadr. The sign that is, however, most specific in the hadith is the rising of the sun without any radiant beams of light. Other signs are not always there. One Sahabi, Abda ibn Abi Lubaba radiyallahu anhu says, on the evening of the 27th, I tasted the water of the sea and it was sweet. Ayyub ibn Khalid said, I once had to bathe myself with seawater, and on tasting it found it sweet. This was the 23rd night. Some of the Mashayikh the scholars wrote that on the evening of Laylatul Qadr, everything prostrates itself before Allah, so much that the trees fall flat on the ground and return to their normal position. These are, however, spiritual phenomena and not visible to the ordinary person. And that's, again, the whole thing. It's the spiritual phenomenon. There may be a dip in the crime rate. Certain areas do report that sort of thing. That's, there's a dip in the crime rate related with if any of the population stops drinking or starts practicing any religion or something for just a couple weeks or something, you're going to see a change in the crime rate. But sometimes I have noticed some charts of stuff, and one of the last 10 nights of Ramadan, like some dip in certain problems.